is make sure we're spelling your name right. So,
Charles, C-H-A-R-L-E-S. Fears, F-E-A-R-S.
and what, okay. One more time, please.
Charles Fears. Charles, C-H-A-R-L-E-S. Fears, F-E-A-R-S.
All right. Now, watch this. That ties these two together, just when I clap like that. First, I want to thank you for letting me do this. And I'm sure that the people on the Saluda Oral History Committee would also thank you. And my first question to ask you is, how did you come to Saluda in the first place?
I was running heavy equipment, and we done a job on 40 in Greensboro. We finished that job, and they sent us up here on I-26. So I started with them up here on I-26, and I helped build I-26 from the bottom of the mountain to the big bridge over here.
And I heard, actually, when I told some of my friends that I was going to interview Charlie Fears, they said something about that bridge. And was there a bridge that they built to that didn't really go anywhere? Or was that a different bridge?
That must have been a different bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the bridge that brought you here.
Well, the bridge, at first we got the whole thing cleared. And the company I was working with went back to Mount Airy. And I stayed here, and I started helping build this bridge here in Saluda, the railroad bridge. When we finished that, I went back on 26 on bridge work. And I helped build 1, 2, 3 over here on 526 from Saluda up to the big bridge. I didn't work on the big bridge, but I worked on the small one.
Okay. So, in your particular job, when building on bridge, did you have a specialty?
Well, we just done a little, I was a carpenter.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a carpenter, yeah.
And would you build the forms
Yeah,
for the cement?
we built the forms, put steel in it, and poured cement, no.
Okay.
We just done the whole job, sure did.
And do you have any, recently they rebuilt the bridge that crosses over Green River.
Yeah.
Did you work on that bridge that they, no, okay.
No, I didn't work on the Green River Bridge.
Okay, okay. Well, maybe you can answer this question. Why did they rebuild that bridge? Was it just wearing out, or was it too narrow?
I don't really know about that, to tell you the truth.
Okay, okay.
Because I wasn't over there. Yeah. Oh, you mean this bridge? The one on 176?
Yeah, one on 176.
Oh, it was getting old. The bridge was there, it was getting old, and they had to replace it.
What happens to a bridge when it gets old? I thought you built a bridge and it just lasted forever.
No, the concrete gets old and crumbling and stuff like that.
Okay.
But
so, how long ago was that?
5 years ago.
5 years? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I asked the wrong question. How long ago was it since you first built your first bridge in Saluda?
When was this bridge built? In the 60s? No, that's a new one.
1927?
The overpass, no, it was,
This new one. I done it
it's marked on the bridge if you need it.
on the other end.
Okay, I was just asking.
Yeah.
What I wanted to know really is, how long have you been in Saluda?
Yeah,
Probably right at 40 years.
40 years. So you came here when you were 15.
No, no. No, I'm 70 now.
Okay, you're 70 now. So you came here when you were 30.
Yeah,
Okay, I got it a little bit
Yeah.
wrong. A little bit wrong.
yeah.
Okay, and so you've been here 40 years. tell us more. When you were first here, was the train running? Up and
Oh,
down?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did it have a regular schedule, or
Most of the time it did.
come 2 or 3 times
Yeah.
a day? Or?
And we, when we started on this bridge up here, the railroad bridge right here, we was gonna tear the old bridge down and let the traffic come across the railroad track down here. And we started on one morning tearing it down, and the train come through that evening, and he broke a draw head out here. We blocked traffic up many at the Henderson Mill, what people said, while the train was getting that straightened out. So they made us go back the next day and put the old bridge back up. And then we had to build a temporary bridge for the traffic to come across till we got the new bridge built.
So at that time, I-26 was not what it is today.
No,
People came
it
through.
won't even open.
Right.
Yeah. So we just continued. After we got the temporary bridge built, we started on the old one again.
So a temporary bridge, I've never really heard of a temporary bridge that the public is going to use, and
Yeah.
hundreds of people are going to come across.
Yeah.
How can you build a temporary bridge and still have it safe?
Well, I don't know, but we the state inspectors and all, they give you a blueprint how to put it up and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
You know, you got inspectors and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have friends or family here in Saluda? I mean, I know you have friends. You got Santa Claus over here. Do you have any family who lives in Saluda?
Yeah, I've got a son, a daughter lives here, and I got a son lives in Landman.
A daughter lives here and a son lives in Atlanta.
Landman.
Oh, Landman.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I lost one son about 12 years ago in a wreck.
Sorry to hear that.
And I live by myself. I've lost my wife and all with cancer. And I just work around here. I know so many people. When I retired 9 years ago, I went to cutting grass and doing lawns and scraping driveways, clearing gardens, and I stay busy all the time.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm still working.
That's good. If you can, tell me a little bit more about when the train used to run through. Was it a major form of transportation for people?
Not when I knew it. Probably years ago it was. But since I've been here, they didn't have no passenger cars.
Oh, they didn't have passenger, just free car.
Just haul coal across the mountain and stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, by any chance, were you here for the first Coon Dog Day?
No. I won't, but I was here for the rest of them, I reckon. But you know what I mean.
Yeah. Do you come to Coon Dog Day on a regular basis? Do you come to every one of them?
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
Okay. Do you ever, are you ever in the parade itself?
No. It's just too many people there for me.
Okay. Okay.
It is. Yeah, they've been wanting me to put my tractor in it and stuff like that.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I know. But
I saw a man with his Corvette, and Corvettes are a lot,
yeah,
not nearly as exciting as tractors.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
So you came to Saluda 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Between then and now, what sort of changes have you seen?
A lot. This cafe here was redone, and just a lot of it. People open up and used to some of these old stores and stuff, and all that stuff.
Did you know Mr. Pace?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me anything about him?
He was a fine man, as far as I'm concerned, and you could go in and talk to him. He enjoyed you going in there talking to him and stuff. He did. And I knew Robert Nolan Pace. He run the hardware down there. Yeah, he was a good fellow, as far as I'm concerned.
And I'm sure you remember Charlie.
Oh Lord, I'd come in and give him a hard time every morning. Every morning. Charlie Ward was a fine fellow. He was.
I knew him myself.
I cut his grass at his house and all.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did. He was a fine fellow.
Well, anything in particular that stands out that you notice that you like about Saluda more than other towns that you know of, or more than other towns that you know of?
I'll tell you, Saluda, everybody's friendly, and I wouldn't live nowhere else. I'm originally from Virginia, but I wouldn't live nowhere else. I just thought, I live by myself, and if somebody checks on me, if I don't come to this cafe every morning, somebody checks on me.
I've been checking on you a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't come in the morning.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that's right.
you come at lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. What do you usually order the same thing here at the cafe, or do you?
I order gravy and biscuits, and egg sandwiches and stuff. They got a good hamburger steak on Thursdays, I think.
Just on Thursdays?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's special.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a little of all of it, to tell you the truth. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
How long have you known this gentleman?
Probably ever since I've been here. 'Cause,
Okay.
yeah.
And is he really Santa Claus, or is he an imposter?
I don't know what he is. Yeah.
I had his children in school.
In school,
Oh,
he
so-
teaches my kids.
That's how I met Charlie. He
Yeah.
had 2 boys in my school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I think he quit when my daughter come along, Angie. So,
What would you like the young people of Saluda to appreciate about Saluda?
I don't know. Just the older people and stuff, I reckon.
I'm
The
sorry?
older people and stuff, you know, respect them and all that. Yeah.
Well, is there anything else that you would like the Oral History County to know about Saluda? Or the way Saluda used to be as compared to the way
Yeah.
it is now? Do you like it better now? Is it easier to get around? Are people friendlier now, or way back then?
I don't know. It was friendly all the time, ever since I've been here. But I tell you what, somebody gets sick or something, everybody helps out. Somebody's house burned, somebody go help them put it back.
Have you been here when somebody's house has burned?
Yeah, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, Charlie Embers, part of it burnt. Don Mintz, he's a contractor there. He went back. People helped him. He got it back like it was and stuff. He's just a friendly bunch of people now.
I believe you.
Yeah, and I wouldn't live nowhere else. If they run me out of Saluda, I'm gonna pitch a tent off the edge of the mountain down here. Yeah, so I ain't going too far.
Well, I want to thank you for letting me do this interview.
Yeah, you're
And
right.
I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And if we need to, could we interview you again?
Yeah, catch me when I ain't working. Yeah,
All right,
just
I'll
let
catch
me
you
know.
when you ain't working.
Yeah.
Perfect.